Hi everyone, welcome to today's vlog. Isn't this weather absolutely divine? I'm loving it. As you can see from the background, we're back home now. We've had a brilliant time on our travels. I am quite tired, I'm not going to lie. I'll just show you a few more clips of some of the things that we got up to. I haven't got quite enough to make another summer holiday vlog, so I just thought I'd pop it in at the beginning of this one. So one evening whilst we were in Bude, my mum and I went down to the beach, Crooklets Beach we were at, and we just sat right on the edge of the water and we shared a beer and we watched the sunset, and it was absolutely amazing. It was a good atmosphere. There was a lot of people down there actually, because obviously such a nice evening. One of the cafes there had some live music. And yeah, it was just absolutely divine. Such a nice end to the day. And oh, that little picture there, that's when I went out for a coffee with my sister, which I can't remember if that was the same day or not, to be honest. And there's me and mum having a beer. We shared a can of beer, so we weren't going mad. But yeah, it was just so nice to be outside in the warm and the sunshine, be near to the sea and listening to the waves. Another evening we had a barbecue, and here you can see my great niece who's called Darcy, and yeah, we had a lovely time there as well. And then on Sunday morning, I think, we went to a place called the Barn, which is near Launceston, and we watched my nephew, my youngest nephew actually. He's very into climbing, he's very good actually, and he goes there every Sunday morning. I think he goes on another day of the week as well, to like a club thing, and they were amazing, all the people. Obviously I only filmed my nephew, but they were brilliant, so I really enjoyed watching that. Yeah, we had such a good time, and you know, it's so good to spend time with family. Everybody was looked after us so well. So we stayed at my dad's, we stayed at my mum and my sister's as well, and it's been great. Got to see a lot of family, and as you saw in those clips, I won't keep blathering on about it. We've also just today finally got the email from the company that we're using for our visa, because we're moving to Fuerteventura. We finally got that, so hopefully tomorrow, and it might even be later on in this vlog that I tell you, we will be able to book our appointment at the consulate in London so that we can go and hand in all our paperwork, and then we should at some point know when we're going to be able to move. So that's quite exciting because it's another step forward. Again, just a matter of waiting, as the whole process so far has been. In the meantime, I need to get back on track with all my, I like to call them like my healthy habits. So that includes what I'm eating, what I'm, you know, my exercise and walking, and I need to get back in the swimming pool, back to hula hooping. Also need to get going with my Spanish again. I didn't go to weigh-in today. It is actually Tuesday today, and I didn't go to weigh-in. We weren't back in time, and I could have gone this afternoon, but actually I really just didn't want to. It's hot, and I know when you weigh in the afternoon you usually weigh more, so I didn't want to do that because I find it very unmotivating when I put on weight. So I'm sure I have put on a couple of pounds, but that's absolutely fine. I've had a good time. So I didn't go to weigh in. I'm going to get back to it as of tomorrow. In fact, we just did a little shop at Sainsbury's, and I did have an ice cream, one last treat. And I just got like a ready meal fish pie thing for dinner. But I did get kvargs and strawberries, so I can get right back on it tomorrow, and then we'll go and do a big shop a bit later on. But I've got some of my books out so that I can do a bit of planning. This one's good for like salads and things. It's not Slimming World, but you can adapt it. The Happy Pear, that's very healthy. I want to try and get back into like my whole foods and a bit more veggie foods and things like that over the next weeks. And of course, before I went away, I wasn't having any snacks at all, so that I will go back to that again, and very little sugar. I'll also have a look through the good old Tremendous book, because that's one of my favourites at the moment. I've got this one, the fern cotton one. This has got some really healthy recipes in it, so I'll have a look at that for some inspiration. And then this one, which is the Slimming World Taste the Sunshine, which obviously at the moment will be ideal because I think this weather is going to stay nice for certainly up to the weekend. So I will do that later and just have a look and have a bit of a plan, see what I'm going to make next week. Like I said, I'm going to try and do quite a few veggie meals. I might do a daily vlog each day next week. See how I get on. I'd like to get back to that, but I'm not sure. I probably won't do one on Saturday because I'm actually working. We're doing a funeral on Saturday, so I think it's 40 people. It's going to be very hot, but maybe apart from Saturday I'll try and do a daily vlog and let you know obviously how I'm getting on, getting back on track. People often message me and say, oh, you know, how do you get back on track? At the end of the day, you just have to say to yourself, stop, you're not on holiday anymore, just get on with it, get back to it. So that's kind of what I do. Obviously I'm going to do a shop tomorrow. I will find tomorrow difficult because I've kind of got used to picking again, and like this afternoon I was craving sugar, so I went and got an ice cream. So I do need to be mindful of that tomorrow, but it only usually takes a couple of days. I get back into the swing of it and, you know, all is well. So I'm hoping that I can do that. And when I do my shop, I'll make sure I've got lots of fruit and veggies and things like that, so I can make filling meals, and then hopefully I won't want to pick. So I think that's when it can get dangerous, as it were, is if you go away for a few weeks, or like Christmas, you go off the rails and then you don't get straight back onto it, and that's when a lot of the big damage can be done. So my plan for tomorrow is get back on track, and as I said, I will try and make some daily vlogs. They help me, and all your lovely support helps me as well, so for that I'm very grateful. Right, I'm going to stop blathering on now. I will finish this vlog here. I'll let you know if anything happens with the visa thing, but if not, I'll update in another vlog. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.